Hi, my name is Allison, and this is my week 3 assignment. Let's talk a little about Creative Commons and fair use. Creative Commons licenses are what allow you to retain your copyright of your work and yet allow others to copy and distribute your work provided they give you proper credit and follow any restrictions or guidelines you have in place. It can get complicated though. For instance, you may technically own the picture or video and still be in some trouble. There are many famous examples of these sort of disputes that you can find if you do a little research. For instance, if someone takes a picture and someone else is inspired to do a work based on that picture, with the person in it easily recognizable, who's the proper owner of the work? The person to take the first picture, the person who made a picture based on the original, or the person whose picture was taken? Think of it in the way that paparazzi takes pictures of celebrities. Generally, if you're out in public, you can take pictures of the stuff you see, even private property, as long as you're not trespassing to get the shot. But it's never really that simple. Even in a public place on public property, people have a reasonable expectation of privacy, which means you don't want to be photographing people in the shower or the dressing room, other places where they would really expect privacy, even you would expect privacy. And also, don't go around taking pictures of girl skirts, even when on a public sidewalk. Getting a little bit more into the actual usage of fair use, the doctrine of fair use was developed over the years as courts tried to balance the rights of copyright owners with society's interest in allowing copyright in certain limited circumstances. This doctrine has at its core a fundamental belief that not all copying should be banned, particularly in socially important endeavors such as criticism, news reporting, teaching, research, like this. Although the doctrine of fair use was originally created by the judiciary, it is now set forth in the Copyright Act. Under the Act, 4 factors are to be considered in order to determine whether a specific action is to be considered a fair use. These factors can be the purpose and the character of the use, including whether such use is of commercial nature or is for nonprofit educational purposes. The nature of the copyrighted work, the amount and substantiality of the portion used in relation to the copyrighted work as a whole, and the effect of the use upon the potential market for or the value of the copyrighted work. Other examples can be small excerpts and a review, criticism for purposes of illustration, comments, a parody, which should incorporate some elements but not all of the work being parodied. People do that with songs in the news and stuff all the time. Quotations from a speech, an address, or position paper in a news report, limited copying made by a student for academic work, again like this. What it comes down to is giving people credit for the work they do. If you decide to use work that has been made available to you through fair use, be sure to give the original author some appreciation. In my industry, we wouldn't want to put forth effort into a pilot for a TV show or a rough draft for a screenplay that we'll let someone use and then not be given credit. Even though we're allowing someone else to use our work, we still want to be appreciated and given some credit for our hard work. Everyone does. I know some people get caught up in the whole freedom of speech, freedom of expression when they get into trouble for using someone else's work without the right of fair use and for personally financial gain. And some people who don't have copyrights in using that work. But we need to understand is that even in these instances, this stuff can still be protected and can fall under what's called intellectual property, which refers to creations of the mind, inventions, literary works, artistic works, symbols, names, images, designs. So read the fine print, be careful. Thanks for listening to my video. I did include some information on the images I used for where I got them. And any others, along with my research material, can be found at the following websites, which I do recommend you check out if you ever have the time. Copylaw.com, centerforsocialmedia.org/fairuse, fairuse.stanford.edu, bitlaw.com, legalandrew.com, photobucket.com, and the Smithsonian Image Library. Thank you.